trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Hello now, D'Lo Brown. D'Lo, we are glad to have you here at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's fine. That was absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Robert, you're a douchebag, bro. Oh, wow.
I've seen so many of them. So many great videos where this means when you were kids, videos that were taken of them, you know, acting like them, and the diapers and stuff. Are you guys in the picture together?
You guys just saw those two clips of me meeting Jake Roberts during WrestleMania 28 weekend at Wrestle Reunion, and Ultimate Warrior I met at WrestleCon this past year at WrestleMania 29. And I'll just talk about the meeting experience before I get into their Hall of Fame thoughts. Ultimate Warrior, I heard nothing but great things about him even before I met him. I remember the first signing he did in a long time. His first appearance was in California, and I remember Luke and Miguel both went to that event, and they both came out with nothing but great things to say about the Ultimate Warrior. He was the coolest guy, so humble, so, just engaging with the fans, and for me, he was always on the top 5 guys I've wanted to meet. I went in there expecting so much, and I came out not disappointed at all. He used to make YouTube videos, and he said in one of those videos that he wants every fan that meets him to walk out not disappointed, and I think that he lives up to that promise like no other promise any wrestlers really make. And I think there's not one bad comment about the Ultimate Warrior when it comes to a meet and greet. He'll sign whatever you want. He'll talk to you for as long as you want, and he'll take pictures. He'll look at the pictures and he'll be like, oh, let's do another one. Oh, maybe this, maybe that. It shows that you really care for those people that really made you who you are, and those who still support you and keep your name alive. And you can't ask for much more when it comes to meeting a wrestler. And I was very, very pleased when I met the Ultimate Warrior. Jake Roberts, on the other hand, this guy, I remember bright and early in the morning, myself, Steve, Luke, and I don't know if Miguel was there that day. Saturday, Jake Roberts was there, even though he wasn't advertised. And I saw him walking around, and I go up to him like, yo, I'm like, well, I didn't say yo, but I'm like, hey, I think I said hey. I'm like, oh, so are you going to be here tomorrow? Because you're not advertised to be here today. And he's, come here. He's like bringing me over, and I'm like, I don't have my action figure to sign. Like, you were supposed to be here tomorrow, and you're here today walking around. And then, I'm here. I'm like, that's fine. I'm like, okay. So this guy, I didn't have his figure to sign. He had no idea what the hell was going on. I'm like, fine. If I meet him, I meet him. If I don't, whatever. And then, may I mention, in that morning, we got there around 7:40, 7:30 in the morning, and this guy was already at the bar. Someone has it on video. I know someone has it on video. I don't, but I wish I did. Next day, same thing. We get there bright and early. Guess who's at the bar? Jake the Snake Robert. I met him, and I wish you guys could see in the video. You can't see it, but I put the figure down, signs it, and the guy literally, my Rubik's Cube, he didn't, boom, slid it right into my, I'm like, okay, it's fine. I took it, and I didn't even say thanks. I'm like, fuck this guy. He didn't shake his hand. He just signs it, get out of here. That, compared to the Ultimate Warrior, was one of the best experiences of my life, and Jake Roberts was one of the worst. And I know one of my most popular videos are the top 10 worst wrestlers, or top 5 worst wrestlers I met. And I stand by that. Jake Roberts was still one of the biggest jackasses I've ever met in my life. Him going in the Hall of Fame, hey, just adds more pressure to him. I hope the guy falls off the wagon. He goes back to the sunny status of the thing. And hey, that's why the Royal Rumble. He wasn't in the Royal Rumble. Hey, he shouldn't be in the Rumble anyway. put an ass in an old folks home, maybe it's a better place for him. WWE's putting him there because, hey, you know, you change your life around. You've fallen off the wagon a couple times, but nothing to the point where you've been for the past 10, 11, or I guess 7 years. The whole world forgave everything Jake the Snake has ever done. And now, if he goes back to his old ways, it just shows that a guy can't be trusted. The guy truly is a snake. He's great, you know, whatever. He's done a lot. He's a psychology guy to the fullest. He's one of the best. But for me, I think you're just asking for trouble by putting Jake Roberts in, because now it's not like he's changed his life in a way, but there has been times, and it's been well documented, that he's fallen off the wagon, he's gotten drunk, he's blacked out and whatever. You think that won't happen again? I'm pretty sure it will, and if it does happen again, it's going to be like WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts, not former WWE superstar. WWE's going to get the brunt of this thing, and just like Sonny, just like Scott Hall, it always goes back to WWE, so they took a really big chance by trusting the fact that this guy changed his life. Whether he did or not, well, I think to me it's all an act, because I've seen him, how he acts on camera, and how he's act off camera. I've met him, I've seen him 4 times. Twice during Wrestle Reunion, once at this show I met Scott Hall at, and another one at WrestleCon when he was with DDP. People were saying, congratulations, Jake, congratulations on your life turn. This dude literally just walks by, just shakes his head. No appreciation for the people who paid, including myself, that paid to get the guy's shoulder repaired. No appreciation for anything but himself. And, you know, that's what wrestling is. I would much rather not given him any money and just given it all to Scott Hall. Because when I met Scott Hall, he was like the Ultimate Warrior, just so appreciative, so just down to earth, whatever, engaged in conversation. Robert's the total opposite. So I'm not basing my opinion on him being in the Hall of Fame by my experiences meeting him. I'm just saying that him being in the Hall of Fame is asking nothing for trouble, because it's going to be a bunch of pressure on him. And when there's pressure on a guy, he falls off the wagon. And Jake Roberts, I guarantee you, I think, I heard it here first, he will fall off the wagon hard. And then you can watch this back and be like, oh, Saul Better called it. So that's all. I'll see you guys in the next video.